the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Taking a look at the Trailblazers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And with some time here to spare, let's talk leadership in the NBA. Kenny, who would you say are the best leaders on the floor in the league?
Wow. Well, obviously, the great Tim Duncan in the San Antonio Spurs with his leadership with Greg Popovich. They're the top of the list. You know, I also like Kevin Durant. You know, Kevin Durant's leadership is probably unparalleled or underrated, I would say, from his position.
Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. Back in Portland, the Trailblazers kick off the beginning of a home. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, a moment ago, Terry Stotts and I were able to chat. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thank you for that, Doris. And the basket by McCollum.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Rose passes to LeBron. Davis against Rose. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Rose dishes to Love, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. From the baseline. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. 1:30 left in the first. Rose a screen on Lillard. Irving drives in. Rose kicks to Irving. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Taking 2 shots. And he makes the first. Thomas checked in for Portland. Alan Crabb comes in for C.J. McCollum. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frys checked in for Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Lillard against Irving. Out to the right wing. Here's Crabb. Misses the 3.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And that one's good. Shumpert.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
Lillard attacking. He kicks it to Crabbe. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT. No matter how hard you played, you want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Lillard, the pass to Davis. He blocks it again, but they get it back. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here. But no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for Young.
And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Tristan Thompson is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Rose in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He finished with 22 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Now, here's Aminu. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Moniunas. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers. And so we wrap up the first.
Well, Damian.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Making a change here. Rose is checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al Farouk Aminu is out there with Motiejunas, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And McCollum with the slam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dishes at the Rose. The 11-footer, and he gets it to go. Rose has got 8.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
And Lillard kicks to Motiejunas. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Irving's shot is good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. Passes to Plumlee. Down low. Aminu misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Rose. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Davis is checked in for Motiejunas. And Cleveland also making a change. Chris Anderson is checked in for Kevin Love. Lillard against Irving. Lillard dishes to Plumlee.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
For Portland, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8 for the Trailblazers. Arthur comes in for Al Farouk Aminu, and Crabbe subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Dellavedova is checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 9. To the middle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Thomas is checked in. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And Lillard kicks to Davis. Rose with the block. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. James. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 9 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he knocks down the first one.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And Cleveland making a change here. Price checked in. Here's Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Pass to Crabbe. Irving against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
Iman Shumpert's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 12. LeBron kicks to Rose. Shumpert in the corner. Rose goes in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Rose. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Davis sets a screen. And Lillard kicks to Davis. Feeds to Crabbe. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Crabbe's got his first points of the night. Here's James. 11 points in the game. Pass to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Rose. The 11-footer. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Davis, the pass to Lillard. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 13 points for Lillard.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And Shumpert kicks to Rose. And it's Portland with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Lillard, right side. Rose with the block. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. Don't go anywhere. The fun on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 12, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Kings in Sacramento. What do you? No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Not only is their lead
working them, fighting for every loose.
Almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Arthur comes in for Monty Eunice. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Crabbe subbed in for McCollum. Rose, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fry comes in for J.R. Smith. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Thomas. Good. Great play. By Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Crabbe kicks to Lillard. And he jams it with authority.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
Tries from 16, and again is Portland converted. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Arthur dishes to Lillard. He feeds it to Thomas. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Lillard kicks to Davis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on a limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
So for the Trailblazers, Moniunas has checked in for Arthur. Aminu comes in for Lance Thomas. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Crabbe. Smith checked in for Cleveland. Davis sets a screen. Lillard attacking. The dive for the ball. Tries from 16. Rebound by Rose. And here are the Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by LeBron.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
Shooting two.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And there's the pass to Rose. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You really got to give him some credit there. I mean, he really had absolutely no chance to stop that throwdown against a much bigger guy. But he hung in there and gave it a very strong effort.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Take it. Crease. You got the look. Take the shot.
Here's Shumpert. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here is Bayless. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting for Portland, Jared Bayless. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And here's James outside. But they'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Allen Crabbe. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Gets it to fall.
Blazers win! Blazers win!
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. How'd you feel about his performance, Kenny?
When you're having a night shooting in the high 50s, you're being efficient with your shot selection. He played smart basketball tonight, really made each possession count. He was the difference maker.
What I like most about Lillard is that you never see him play out of control. He's got a poise that not very many guys have, point guard or otherwise. And there's no question about his scoring ability. Just look at what he did tonight.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.